What happened to the cast of Home Alone after 33 years? Do you remember the magic of Home Alone? The laughter, the chaos, and Kevin McAllister's iconic booby traps that had us cheering every time. Released in 1990, this holiday classic became a cornerstone of Christmas nostalgia, uniting families year after year. But as we cozy up to rewatch it for the umpteenth time, one question lingers: where are the stars now? 33 years have passed since we first watched Kevin outwit Harry and Marv. Macaulay Culkin, once Hollywood's golden child, has lived a life full of twists and turns. And what about the rest of the cast? From shocking transformations to untold struggles, their journeys might surprise you. Some faded from the spotlight, while others reinvented themselves in unexpected ways. Join us as we uncover the fascinating, sometimes heartbreaking stories behind the faces you'll never forget. Who soared, who stumbled, and who disappeared entirely? Let's find out. Macaulay Culkin, Hollywood's golden boy, and his path to redemption. In 1990, audiences worldwide were enchanted by the clever, resourceful 8-year-old who outsmarted bumbling burglars in Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin's portrayal of Kevin McAllister not only captured hearts across generations, but also skyrocketed him to Hollywood superstardom. However, as the spotlight dimmed, Culkin embarked on a turbulent journey filled with challenges that few could navigate successfully. Home Alone and Macaulay Culkin's meteoric rise. Few can forget the iconic image of young Kevin McAllister, left behind during Christmas and hilariously outwitting 2 hapless burglars. With his clever antics and ingenious traps, Kevin brought endless laughter to millions. Macaulay Culkin's natural charisma, cherubic face, and undeniable charm transformed him into a global phenomenon overnight. Home Alone was a monumental box office hit, cementing Culkin's place as one of the greatest child stars in cinema history. Almost instantly, the 10-year-old went from an ordinary boy to a holiday season household name. This role not only served as a springboard but also became the defining peak of his career. Yet, the meteoric success brought its own challenges. Culkin's fame came with immense pressure, enormous expectations from Hollywood, and tense family dynamics. His father, who also served as his manager, was reportedly overbearing, leading to significant familial conflicts. Before he could fully enjoy a carefree childhood, Culkin found himself swept up in the chaos of stardom and legal disputes with his family. By age 14, he stepped away from the spotlight, announcing his retirement to regain peace. Culkin then largely vanished from public view, sparking rumors about substance abuse, mental health struggles, and concerning images of him appearing frail. Fans worried he might follow the tragic trajectory of other child stars. For a time, many doubted he could ever stage a comeback. Instead of addressing speculation, Culkin chose silence, retreating from the public eye to lead a private life. Years later, he began resurfacing, taking on smaller artistic ventures. Shunning Hollywood blockbusters, he gravitated toward independent films and even dabbled in social media comedy, indicating a newfound freedom to pursue his passions without the weight of proving himself. In 2021, Culkin surprised fans with a striking performance in the hit series American Horror Story. His mature and nuanced acting reminded the world of his enduring talent. Today, Macaulay Culkin leads a quiet life focused on family. He and actress Brenda Song are happily in a relationship and welcomed their first child in 2021. Far removed from the frenzy of fame, Culkin now treasures peace and happiness with his loved ones. Reflecting on his career, Culkin shared in a rare interview that Kevin McAllister remains his most cherished role. "It's not just a movie, it's a snapshot of my childhood," he said. While acknowledging that early success was both a blessing and a challenge, he added, "I've learned to balance life and career. Now, I truly value every moment." Macaulay Culkin's legacy. More than 3 decades after the release of Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin may no longer be Hollywood's golden boy, but he remains an indelible part of pop culture and cherished memories. His journey from a beloved child star to navigating life's challenges and ultimately discovering true happiness has inspired countless fans worldwide. Though Culkin has stepped away from the bright lights of stardom, his portrayal of Kevin McAllister endures as an irreplaceable Christmas icon. For millions, Kevin is more than just a character, he's a nostalgic symbol of childhood joy and holiday magic. 2. Joe Pesci, Harry Lime, the hilarious thief who stepped away from the spotlight. 33 years ago, Joe Pesci delivered one of the funniest and most unforgettable villain performances in cinema as Harry Lime in Home Alone. As the small but conniving thief, Pesci masterfully blended humor and suspense, delighting audiences with his repeated failures against Kevin McAllister's ingenious traps. Today, however, Pesci lives a quiet life, having retired from the industry after a remarkable career. In Home Alone, Harry Lime leads the bungling duo of burglars alongside Marv Merchant's Daniel Stern. As the brains of the operation, Harry exudes a sly confidence until Kevin's traps hilariously strip him of his dignity time and time again. Pesci's expressive grimaces, shifty eyes, and energetic physical comedy turned Harry into a character both lovable and loathsome. Interestingly, Pesci's reputation before Home Alone was built on serious, intense roles in films like Raging Bull and Goodfellas, where he played violent, no-nonsense characters. Playing Harry required Pesci to pivot drastically to a family-friendly tone, even curbing his famously sharp and expletive-laden dialogue, a challenge he later admitted wasn't easy. Despite these adjustments, Pesci's comedic turn in Home Alone became an iconic part of his career. The film's success solidified his versatility, making Harry Lime an unforgettable character for audiences of all ages. Following Home Alone, Pesci continued to star in major hits such as My Cousin Vinny, Casino, and the Lethal Weapon series. But in 1999, he shocked fans by announcing his retirement from acting, citing that he had accomplished all he wanted in the film industry. Since then, Pesci has led a quiet and private life, devoting much of his time to his passion for jazz music. A talented singer and instrumentalist, Pesci has released several jazz albums, showcasing his musical prowess. Preferring tranquility over fame, he resides in New Jersey, far from Hollywood's spotlight. However, Pesci made a rare and celebrated return in 2019, starring in Martin Scorsese's The Irishman alongside Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. His deeply compelling performance earned him an Oscar nomination, reaffirming his status as a cinematic legend. Despite the accolades, Pesci emphasized that this was a one-time project, underscoring his decision to remain largely retired. Today, Joe Pesci's legacy endures not only through his iconic roles but also in his ability to step away on his own terms, embracing a life filled with music, peace, and cherished memories of a remarkable career. 3. Daniel Stern. Marv Merchant's from comedy icon to a life of creativity. Daniel Stern, who hilariously portrayed Marv Merchant's the clumsy half of the Wet Bandits duo in Home Alone, delivered both laugh-out-loud and nerve-wracking moments in the beloved film. While Joe Pesci was the brains of the operation, Marv was the bumbling, dim-witted sidekick audiences couldn't help but love. What's more, Stern endured plenty of real-life discomfort to make the slapstick comedy unforgettable. One of the most iconic moments behind the scenes was the tarantula scene, where Marv freezes as a spider crawls across his face. To achieve authenticity, Stern allowed the live tarantula to crawl on him without any protective barriers. He could only mimic a silent scream during filming to avoid startling the spider. Reflecting on the experience, Stern humorously said, "I held it together during the scene, but once we wrapped, I screamed like crazy." Other scenes, like getting hit in the face with an iron or stepping on a nail, were meticulously staged but still left Stern feeling some very real pain. Through it all, his positive attitude and commitment to the role ensured he brought joy and laughter to audiences worldwide. Following the massive success of Home Alone, Stern continued his acting career with memorable roles in projects like City Slickers and his work as the narrator of The Wonder Years. However, Stern's creative pursuits extended far beyond acting. He delved into directing and writing independent films, showing a flair for storytelling behind the camera. Today, Daniel Stern leads a peaceful, simple life in California. He focuses on his family and artistic projects, content with leaving the glitz and glamour of Hollywood behind. "I don't need the spotlight anymore," he shared in an interview. "Art gives me a sense of peace and fulfillment that I didn't know I needed." 4. Catherine O'Hara. Kate McAllister. From devoted mother to multi-talented icon. Catherine O'Hara's portrayal of Kate McAllister, the frantic mother who accidentally leaves her son behind during Christmas, remains one of the most heartfelt performances in Home Alone. As Kate, O'Hara delivered a mix of humor, panic, and fierce determination, embodying the essence of a mother willing to do anything to reunite with her child. Her performance not only provided comedic relief, but also struck a deep emotional chord about the power of maternal love. Behind the scenes, O'Hara was a beloved presence on set, praised for creating a positive and upbeat atmosphere for the cast and crew. One memorable anecdote involves the airport running scene, where O'Hara sprinted through the terminal multiple times to achieve the perfect shot. Reflecting on her experience, she shared that the role gave her a profound appreciation for motherhood. "When you imagine yourself in that situation, you realize you'd do anything for your children," she said. While Home Alone brought O'Hara widespread recognition, it's just one highlight in her illustrious career. Known as one of Hollywood's most versatile talents, O'Hara has starred in acclaimed films like Beetlejuice and A Mighty Wind, and achieved new heights with her role as Maura Rose in the hit comedy series Schitt's Creek. Her portrayal of the eccentric former soap star earned her an Emmy Award, solidifying her status as a comedy legend. In addition to live-action roles, O'Hara has showcased her versatility in voice acting, lending her talents to beloved animated films such as The Nightmare Before Christmas. Her ability to bring characters to life through both performance and voice has made her a standout figure in Hollywood. Despite her fame, O'Hara leads a grounded life with her husband and 2 children, balancing her career with a strong commitment to family. Looking back, O'Hara holds Home Alone close to her heart. "It's not just a movie, it's become a part of Christmas culture," she once remarked. "I'm proud to have been part of something so special." For audiences, her role as Kate McAllister remains a timeless reminder of a mother's unyielding love and determination, a legacy that continues to resonate across generations. 5. John heard Peter McAllister, the father of Home Alone, and his life behind the curtain. In Home Alone, John Hurd brought to life Peter McAllister, the composed and steady father who anchors his chaotic family. While his role was quieter compared to Kevin or Kate, Peter's calm demeanor and warm smile provided a soothing contrast to the film's frenzy. This portrayal made him a relatable and endearing figure to audiences, the quiet but indispensable father. Though Peter McAllister doesn't dominate screen time, his presence is pivotal to the movie's charm. As the steadfast pillar of a large, bustling family, he balances out Kate's frenzied panic with a calm and collected attitude. His understated humor and tender nature resonate as the quintessential image of a father who quietly holds his family together. John Hurd's subtle and natural performance helped Peter McAllister become a character audiences could see their own fathers in, making him a relatable part of the Home Alone experience. Before stepping into the McAllister household, John Hurd was already a well-known name in Hollywood. His performances in films like Big 1988 and Awakenings 1990 showcased his ability to tackle complex and multifaceted roles. However, it was Home Alone that cemented his place in pop culture, particularly as the movie became a timeless Christmas tradition for families worldwide. A life of highs and lows. Despite his on-screen success, Hurd's personal life was marked by struggles. He faced multiple marriages and divorces, alongside contentious custody battles. Health issues also weighed heavily on him, with back surgery late in life significantly impacting his career. In the 2000s, Hurd's prominence in mainstream Hollywood waned, but he continued working in independent films and television, staying active in the industry. Reflecting on his role in Home Alone, Hurd expressed gratitude for being part of something so iconic, saying, "I've always been proud to be a part of something that's become such a cultural touchstone, or a legacy that lives on." John Hurd passed away in 2017 at the age of 71, succumbing to a heart attack shortly after undergoing back surgery. His death left a void for his loved ones and fans alike, but his portrayal of Peter McAllister remains immortalized in one of the most beloved family films of all time. Though Hurd is no longer with us, his legacy endures. His portrayal of a gentle, dependable father continues to warm hearts every holiday season, making Peter McAllister an unforgettable part of Home Alone's enduring charm. Next is the supporting cast, the faces that made the success. 6. Devon Buzz McAllister, from annoying big brother to life beyond Home Alone. In Home Alone, Buzz McAllister, Kevin's obnoxious older brother, brought plenty of laughs and sibling drama to the screen. With his brash personality, constant teasing, and knack for stirring chaos, Buzz became the quintessential annoying big brother that many could relate to. Devon Sawa's portrayal of Buzz turned this supporting character into a standout part of the film's humor and heart, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. Buzz McAllister, the brother we love to hate, with his messy hair, smug expressions, and larger-than-life ego, Buzz was the perfect foil to Kevin's underdog charm. Whether hogging pizza, taunting his younger brother, or terrorizing everyone with his pet tarantula, Buzz perfectly captured the essence of sibling rivalry. One of Buzz's most iconic scenes is when he humiliates Kevin at the dinner table, triggering a chain of events that descends into chaos. Rattray's comedic timing and ability to balance humor with just the right amount of obnoxiousness made Buzz a character fans loved to hate and secretly adored. Devon Rattray's career after Home Alone. Though Home Alone catapulted him into the spotlight, Devon Rattray's career didn't soar to the same heights as some of his co-stars. However, he carved out a steady path in the entertainment industry, taking on smaller but memorable roles in both film and television. Rattray appeared in projects such as Little Monsters 1998, The Prince and Me 2004, and Nebraska 2013, showcasing his ability to evolve into more nuanced roles. While he often took supporting parts, his performances always left a mark due to his natural charm and relatable character portrayals. On TV, Rattray guest starred in popular series like Law Order, Blue Bloods, and The Tick, further displaying his versatility. In recent years, he has gravitated toward independent films, where he's had the chance to explore more dramatic and introspective roles, challenges, and personal life. While Rattray remains a familiar face to fans of Home Alone, his personal life has faced challenges. In 2021, he was embroiled in legal issues following accusations of violent behavior, which impacted his public image. Despite these difficulties, Rattray has expressed a commitment to growth and self-improvement. "I'm not a perfect person, but I always try to learn and grow through each stage of life," he shared in an interview. Even with life's ups and downs, Rattray holds Home Alone close to his heart. He regularly participates in anniversary events and enjoys sharing behind-the-scenes anecdotes with fans. One of his favorite memories is reconnecting with the cast years later and seeing how the movie's magic remains timeless. Playing Buzz McAllister also taught Rattray a lot about connecting with audiences. "Every time someone smiles when they mention Buzz, I know I did something right," he said. More than 3 decades later, Buzz McAllister is still a character viewers remember fondly during every holiday rewatch of Home Alone. While Devon Rattray's journey has been far from perfect, his portrayal of Buzz remains a testament to his talent for bringing humor, heart, and relatability to a role. For many, Buzz will always be the unforgettable annoying big brother, who brought both laughter and chaos to a beloved Christmas classic. 7. Kieran Culkin Fuller McAllister, from the cute little cousin to a Hollywood powerhouse. In Home Alone, Kieran Culkin played Fuller McAllister, Kevin's mischievous cousin with a penchant for drinking too much soda. Though his role was small, Fuller's oversized glasses, cheeky grin, and hilarious expressions created memorable moments that endeared him to audiences. Few could have predicted that this young boy would later become one of the most acclaimed actors in television today. Fuller brought comic relief to the film, with his antics revolving around his infamous soda drinking habit. A standout moment occurs when Kevin grimaces at the thought of sharing a bed with Fuller, knowing it likely means dealing with his cousin's nighttime accidents. Despite limited screen time, Kieran's natural charm and mischievous energy made Fuller a memorable part of Home Alone's ensemble cast. At just 8 years old, Kieran already showcased the budding talent that would define his future career. As the younger brother of Macaulay Culkin, the film's lead star, Kieran entered Hollywood early, but managed to carve his own unique path instead of living in his sibling's shadow. Kieran Culkin's journey beyond Home Alone. After Home Alone, Kieran quickly established himself as more than just Macaulay's brother. He took on roles in movies like Father of the Bride 1991, The Mighty 1998, and Igby Goes Down 2002, where he earned his first Golden Globe nomination for his brilliant performance. His ability to dive into diverse roles proved his depth and versatility as an actor. However, Kieran's career reached new heights in 2018 with his breakout role as Roman Roy in HBO's critically acclaimed series Succession. Roman, a sharp-tongued and deeply complex character, allowed Kieran to shine, blending humor, vulnerability, and intensity. His portrayal earned him widespread recognition, including multiple Emmy and Golden Globe nominations, solidifying his place as a top-tier actor. Life today, balancing stardom and family. Currently, Kieran Culkin is one of the most celebrated actors on American television. Despite his career success, he maintains a low-profile personal life. Married to Jazz Charton, with whom he shares 2 children, Kieran often emphasizes the importance of his family as his grounding force. In interviews, Kieran has expressed gratitude for the life and career he has built, explaining that his focus remains on honing his craft rather than chasing stardom. "I don't want to be the brightest star," he said. "I just want to do my part in telling stories that matter." A legacy that began with Fuller. Though he has come a long way since playing Fuller McAllister, Kieran still looks back on Home Alone fondly, appreciating its enduring impact on audiences. For many, Fuller remains an iconic part of the Christmas classic, while Kieran has proven himself as an actor of remarkable range and depth. From the soda-loving cousin who made us laugh to the award-winning star of Succession, Kieran Culkin's journey is a testament to talent, perseverance, and staying true to one's craft. 8. Robert's Blossom Marley, the scary neighbor, the artist who taught us kindness. In Home Alone, Marley, the enigmatic neighbor with his solemn eyes and quiet demeanor, adds emotional depth to the otherwise comedic tale. Initially shrouded in mystery, Marley's transformation from a feared figure to a symbol of redemption and kindness became one of the film's most touching arcs. Marley, the unexpected hero. When Marley first appears, his silver beard, piercing gaze, and sullen expression evoke fear and suspicion, especially for young Kevin and the audience. Neighborhood rumors about his dark past only heighten the tension surrounding him. But as the story unfolds, Marley's true nature is revealed, culminating in his heartfelt church scene with Kevin. Here, Marley opens up about his estranged relationship with his son, showing vulnerability and a yearning for reconciliation. This poignant moment inspires Kevin to appreciate the importance of family and forgiveness. In the film's climax, Marley saves Kevin from the burglars, becoming an unexpected hero and proving that appearances can be deceiving. Though a supporting role, Marley's character leaves a lasting impression, and Robert's Blossom's nuanced performance captures both the man's quiet sorrow and his underlying warmth. Robert's Blossom, a life in art. Born in 1924, Robert's Blossom was a gifted actor and poet whose career spanned decades. Before Home Alone, he delivered powerful performances in films like Close Encounters of the Third Kind (1977) and The Great Gatsby (1974). Known for portraying layered, complex characters, Blossom brought authenticity and emotional depth to every role. Though never a mainstream star, Blossom earned great respect within the industry for his dedication and talent. He also had a parallel passion for poetry, creating evocative works that reflected his profound understanding of human emotions and life's nuances. The role of Marley, a career milestone. For Blossom, Marley was more than a character. He was a vessel for an important message about love and forgiveness. Blossom once said he cherished the role because it resonated deeply with themes of connection and redemption. His portrayal turned a minor character into an enduring symbol of kindness and second chances. A quiet retirement. After Home Alone, Blossom appeared in a few smaller projects before retiring from acting in the late 1990s. He left Hollywood to embrace a peaceful life in California, dedicating his time to writing poetry and reflecting on his artistic journey. Despite his retreat from the public eye, Blossom remained beloved by fans. He often received letters of gratitude, which he treasured deeply. "I don't need fame," he once said. "I just need to know that I touched someone's heart." A legacy of grace. Robert's Blossom passed away in 2011 at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy that transcends his modest fame. His work as an actor and poet continues to inspire those who appreciate art's quiet yet powerful impact. The character of Marley, brought to life through Blossom's sensitive performance, embodies the profound themes of Home Alone: kindness, forgiveness, and the courage to reconnect. His portrayal reminds us that even the smallest roles can resonate deeply, turning a scary neighbor into a timeless figure of compassion. Robert's Blossom was the epitome of a true artist, a man who dedicated himself to his craft and left behind an emotional legacy that will endure for generations. Through Marley, he proved that even the quietest characters can teach us the loudest lessons. Behind the scenes and little-known stories about Home Alone. Beneath the laughter and warm moments that Home Alone brings to the audience, there is an interesting behind-the-scenes story with little-known stories. From the difficulties in filming to the valuable lessons that the actors receive. The film not only leaves a deep impression on the screen, but also strongly affects the lives of the participants. Behind the hearty laughter are the difficult and sometimes painful stunts for the actors, especially Daniel Stern, Marv, and Joe Pesci, Harry. As the goofy duo of thieves, they had to do a lot of funny simulated accidents, but in reality, it wasn't easy. Daniel Stern and the kiss with the tarantula. One of Stern's most memorable scenes was when a tarantula crawled onto his face. To make the scene look as real as possible, Stern agreed to let the spider crawl onto his face without any protection. He had to suppress his fear and do the scene in just one take, because a loud scream could scare the spider. Stern shared that he suffocated for a few seconds, but the result was really worth it. Joe Pesci and the real pain. Joe Pesci, who plays Harry, also had a lot of difficulty with the scenes. In some scenes, he had to endure fake falls or headbangs. Pesci once said that the scene where a flaming torch was pointed directly at his head made him very nervous, despite having safety measures in place. In addition, the scene where he slipped on the icy stairs also required him to do it many times to achieve the perfect angle. The trap scenes, such as the iron falling on his face or Daniel Stern slipping and falling, also caused him real pain many times. Stern once humorously said the feeling of being tortured by a child like Kevin McAllister is not pleasant at all. Home Alone is not only a Christmas movie, but also a major turning point in the careers of many actors involved. For Macaulay Culkin, the role of Kevin McAllister turned him from an unknown child actor to a global star overnight. Culkin shared that the fame came too quickly, causing him to face great pressure from Hollywood and the public. For Joe Pesci, the film helped him prove his ability to transform into humorous roles, in addition to the thorny mafia roles that he had previously succeeded in. Meanwhile, Daniel Stern affirmed that the role of Marv is one of the most memorable roles in his career and helped him connect more strongly with young audiences. After 33 years, Home Alone has remained more than just an entertaining film. It has become a cherished memory for countless generations. Its timeless messages of family love, unity, and bravery continue to resonate, even as the years go by. The journey of its cast not only reflects their personal growth, but also highlights the enduring magic of this iconic classic. What about you? Do you have any special memories tied to Home Alone? Share them with us in the comments below. All the information presented in this video is sourced from reliable references and is intended for informational purposes only. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our upcoming exciting content.